kind of ruined my facial lighting I had planned there. All the light coming in from the balcony, but that's okay. It's all good. No biggie. What's up, guys? And welcome. I'm trying to figure out where my placement is here. Welcome to the live stream. I actually may have to move this thing around. Ty, what's up, brother? Let me go ahead and do my usual thing with you. I appreciate it. George, good morning. Very much appreciate you guys being here. Let me see if I can turn a little bit, kind of to the side and get some. There we go. That's some better lighting for you guys. Here we go. Now we're talking. There we go. I am absolutely excellent. What's up, Gordon? Stuck in Florida, waiting for the ad to play. Is there a pre-roll ad on here? I don't know. I don't know if there's pre-roll ads on my own live stream or not. I have absolutely no clue. So I'm not sure about that. But anyway, hey Tommy, and I wanted to have a kind of a brief discussion with you today about a couple things. Number one, I went to Pattaya last night, and I wanted to talk about Swats. What's up, man? And Jason, good to see you. I went and I have. It was Friday night at right at 10 p.m. I would say. I have literally never. You guys know I used to come here or to Pattaya a lot, a whole lot, and I've never seen the industry, the tourism part, just dead. The bars empty, completely empty. Hey Robert, good to see you. I've never seen anything like it. So no matter what you read in the papers or what you hear on the news, for you guys that are thinking about coming over here, if you want to come over, by all means, I would say now is the time to come because there's nobody here. It blew my mind. It absolutely blew my mind, and I couldn't believe what I was seeing. It is a fact, Sloss, you're right. There's really nobody there. Low season is low season. You're right, Gordon, but I was here for last low season, and I can assure you this low season is low season. Like low, like in terms of like it's sad. It really is. Hey Prince, what's up, man? Good to see you. Everybody, Mike Snyder, what's happening, dude? So you guys, I just want to tell you, if you're thinking about coming towards Pattaya anytime soon, now's the time, man. Headed as soon as you sell your house. I hear you. My name is Prince. That's pretty cool. As soon as I sell my house, I'll be there. Economic slowdown in progress, absolutely, Sast, I would say. Now, keep in mind, I'm not going against anything the Thai government's saying or whatever. This is my own opinion because I've been to Pattaya so many times. Economic slowdown in progress. I hear you. Thanks, Richard. Appreciate that, buddy. I love this shirt. This is not the original. This is the second one to roll off. So this was the original print. This is not the original stitch, but thank you, man. Swash D says nowadays high season was low season some years ago. It blew my mind. It really did. It blew my mind. I haven't been to Pattaya in probably 4 or 5 weeks. And it baffled me at how low everything is, and the prices that you can get on some of the condos around here are just like some of the people are starting to wake up instead of going, hey, why don't we put higher prices on the condos? That'll make people want to stay. Some of them are actually doing the right thing, and they're going, this whole high pricing thing ain't working. Let's drop the price and maybe we can get more customers. And for some people, it is working, and it's working very, very well. I'm getting ready to leave Pattaya like very shortly, and I had this nice apartment here that was set up by a friend of mine. So, between contributions, super chat, and good friends, that's how I get to travel these days, and I'm so grateful for it. Let's see. Stat says Thai Central Bank just lowered rates 0.35, but it only lasted it only had an impact. Correct me if I'm wrong, Sass. I'm not arguing with you in any way, but it only had an impact for to 30 minutes, 3 hours or something. And there's no. I just don't believe that lowering the rates is a solution to the problem. That's my personal opinion. I just don't believe that's going to get it done. It's going to take a multitude of things. Central banks around the world are lowering the rates. Well, yeah, so for China to combat the tariffs that Trump put on them, all they did was just bottom out their currency, the yen. Is it yen? They just bottomed out the currency. So, the tariffs really make no difference anymore. Stuart, how you doing, man? Swat says the jar is full. Many reasons came together. I would agree with that. I would agree that there are many, many, many reasons. Also, just want to take a moment to give a shout out to a new channel I found. It's called the Eric Moto Thailand Bloggers Parody Channel. It's pretty cool, and it has a lot to do with some Thailand bloggers. So if you guys ever want to see something funny, you might want to go over and check that out. It's kind of cool. If you're not interested in I don't want to say drama, but if you're not interested in for lack of a better term, drama, then don't go over there. But I found it unique because I live here, and I just wanted to say I like the channel. I think it's funny. Let's see. Gordon says it's hard to imagine that sex doesn't sell. Yeah, I might have to drop your comment, Gordon. Sorry, dude. But I agree with you. I agree with you for sure. I agree with it. But the thing about it is you've got. Let's see. Swat says drama is the only entertaining thing now. That's kind of true. Satirical comedy, also true. Hello, Purple Rain Vlogs. Never seen you before, so welcome to the channel. And I'm glad everybody is tuning in. I planned on having a little bit better lighting and not this dark background behind me, but I'm expecting some guests to come in, and I don't want them to be on camera, so I kind of moved the camera around here. Actually, people are bringing me breakfast, so I'm pretty happy about that. And good friends of mine too. So basically what I've accomplished this weekend, I haven't really done any shooting, and I'm not sure that I'm going to because it's just the sun is just starting to peek through here. Not those kind of guests, not girls guests. These are my friends, my guy friends, and their girlfriends, not me. Me no have no money for all that, Stuart. Sorry about that, bro. And even when I did have the money for that, that was still a very, very, very short, very, very non-complicated situation for me because it was a rare event. Roger says, hello all, another guy here who's headed that way as soon as my house sells. I hear you, brother. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. Carl says guests can be girls too. Hey JC, that's exactly right, Carl. I do have friends here that are girls, and they can certainly come anytime they want to, and they know it. No, stuck in Florida. That's not what I meant. Don't say that. Got to take that comment off. Anyway. Alaskan Snowbird Picker says, started my channel because of you, and it's taken off. That's awesome, man. I always glad to inspire people to do anything, really, to be honest with you. So I'm really glad to hear that it's taken off. No problem stuck in Florida. Just we keep it PC on this channel for reasons like we saw what happened to Cheap Charlie, and we don't want things like that happening to us for sure. And I wish him all the best, by the way. Charles says, good morning, Jez. Looking good there, young man. I got so much sleep last night. This little apartment that I'm in, and I'm going to do a review on it before I leave. It has a separate little bedroom. It's very small, but I like it. It has its separate bedroom. So you close the door, it has an AC in there and an AC here in the living room. It's incredible, man. I cut the AC wide open. HC, what's up, my brother? I cut the AC wide open, and I slept like a baby last night. I mean, I just slept and slept and slept. I didn't wake up until 8 a.m. I never sleep until 8 a.m. Stable Genius says, I'll be back in Thailand October the 12th, counting the days. I bet you are. I will probably be I'll be available October 12th. I'll be available sometime in October because we have a break at school during October. I forgot to make a thumbnail for this video too. I bet people are not clicking on it because I forgot to make a thumbnail. Sorry, guys. Yeah. So anyway, tourism and expat living. Let's talk about expat living being at an all-time low over here. HT with the $1.99 super chat. Thank you for getting things started this morning. Very much appreciated, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you. What am I missing here? I think I scrolled my screen down too far because I can't see anything. Or did I? What is that? There's some kind of button here. Hang on, guys. Try to figure out. Oh, okay. I see. Tommy says, oh, wait. Cyber, is the windmill bar still open? I read somewhere that it was closed. Great video and live. To the best of my knowledge, they reopened it, but I don't think that. I don't think it stayed closed permanently. So I'm sure somebody will answer that question for you. Tommy says, I'll be there in October also. Good, man. I hope I get to meet up with you again. Charles says, Jez, pencil in the 11th and 16th of October. We're back down for patch me sign. I think I'll be back at work on the 11th of October. I think. I don't know. I have to keep you posted on that. I'll talk about it. Just listen to me. I mean, when I say just listen to me, I mean listen to the live chats, listen to the content, that kind of thing. Speaking of content, Ross did a video that okay, HCC, buddy. Ross did a video that I'm going to upload this channel sometime today or tomorrow, and it's good. It's on retirement, and it's the financial breakdown of what you need financially to retire here, because that's a question I get asked very often. He broke it down. It's about 6 minutes long. It's going to be a great video, and you guys are really going to enjoy it. I also have a video. I went to Koh Samet. Got a video on that coming up. I got a video on questions you will be asked when you come to Thailand. That's going to be coming. So look forward to that, because that's got a lot of good information in it. It's more one of those who you are, where you stay, where you work, what you do kind of things. And then it tells you how to answer all that stuff. So let's see. Stuart says, hola, see you later. Okay, Stuart, have a good one. Meat Pie, what's up? Good morning from Meat Pie of Burma. Awesome, man. Cody in Texas says, yo, I got a piece of sweet tea and DoMoreLife. Hashtag today was a good day. I love it. Dave, thank you so much, man, for the contribution there. Very, very much appreciate it. Ty said, would you like a link drop in the chat for the Thai Parody channel? If so, what was the name of it again? I do not want to drop a link in the chat, Ty. That's a very good question. I don't want to drop a link because I don't want to be directly involved with it. I just want to tell people that's interested in learning who some of these people behind the scenes that pull all these triggers and do all this dirt. He really brings it out. So thanks for the question, Ty. But you can put a link in there for the DoMoreLife hotels and reviews, you're welcome to drop a link for that. That way to give you guys, okay, George, have a great day, bud. That'll give you guys, there's a link in the description. There's several links in the description of this video. Yeah, I know you have the name, James, but we're not doing that. We're not going to do that. Yes, there is the hotel resorts and reviews. You guys can see some of the hotels and places I've stayed. I think 2 are outside of Pattaya and everything else is in Pattaya. Also, my friend Richard is on there. There's some very good content on there, and you guys can go there. I encourage you to book through that site. It really helps out a friend of mine who created it, and I think you guys will be very, very happy with the choices and the reviews and that kind of thing. So let's see. Meat Pie says, "Do you miss the USA?" Sometimes I do. Yeah. It says, "I've been living here 5 years, but I miss Manchester, UK." Yeah, I miss it sometimes for sure. Hey, Richard from California, good to see you. I miss the USA. I do. I miss certain things about it. I miss having people that have your back. Which I've made some friends here that have my back, but I miss that closeness. I miss that bond. My family, my real close, true friends. I miss all that. Billy says, "Your favorite city to live in Thailand?" Well, so far I've only lived in 2. I've stayed in a few, but I would have to say Bangkok is my favorite by far. I love Bangkok. I love the hustle and bustle. I love the light rails. I love all that stuff. Or not light rails, but the MRT and the BTS. Love it, love it, love it. Frank Garcia says, "I'm here from Florida going to Pattaya in September." Good for you, my friend. That's a pretty good month to come. Exile, looking good, Jeremy. Good to see you, man. Thanks for dropping by. Much appreciated for you to stop in here, for sure. We're just talking about some general topics today. I mentioned a new YouTube channel that's up. And I encourage you guys to go back, watch the replay, and maybe take a look at his channel if you're wondering about any of what goes on behind the scenes here in Thailand. I think he's done a great job of putting 2 and 2 together. So it's a really good channel. Also, talked about tourism being, in my opinion, an all-time low. I'm currently setting in Pattaya, and I was here last night, and there's nobody here. I mean, at 11 p.m. last night, or 10 p.m. last night, there was nobody here. It's just empty. It's if you want to come, now's the time to come. Carl says, "I think when you can speak Thai better, it will be easier to mesh with the people." You are absolutely, I do not disagree with that statement at all, Carl. And I have picked up on some Thai little bit by little bit. Cody says, "Your Bangkok apartment that was 6,000 baht. I was told to click the link and never could find it in that video. I thought it was perfect." It was perfect. You probably couldn't find it because they changed the name of the complex there. Like somebody bought it or something. I'm not sure. We'll have to redo that one. Meat Pie, "Sorry, I don't like Bangkok. Brian, great time." That's okay. Not many people that come on the stream. Ed, what's up, Ed? Ed from the Philippines, in the house, live and in the flesh. Good morning, sir. Hope you're feeling well, doing well. But Meat Pie, yeah, the coming and going and the all the hustle and bustle and all that stuff. It can really get, it can really get on somebody's nerves very fast, very, very fast. And I am just not one of those people because I absolutely love the hustle and bustle. I love it. And I love being around a multitude of people. Believe it or not, I feel safer when I'm around a lot of people than when I am in a place like Pattaya, where you can kind of see people around and that kind of thing, because I I can spot trouble better in a crowd than I can when I'm by myself. Gordon says a lot of money was spent fixing the beach. It's a shame nobody's coming. I know it really is a shame. I have not been to the beach yet. I'm going to go today before I leave and go out there and check it out and see what it looks like for sure. Ed says he's getting ready for the trip to the States in 2 weeks. Awesome, Ed. I hope you have a real safe flight, man, and have a great time. Tell America I said hello, and I miss it from time to time. Really, really, really would love to see my family, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Exile says, hey, man, any tsunami alerts issued out there? Well, on this side of Thailand, we're tsunami prevented. Like we're not going to get a tsunami on this side of Thailand. On the Phuket side, on the other side of Thailand, they can get tsunamis. The reason for that is a whole bunch of oceanography, the Ring of Fire stuff. So basically, not for us. There's been no tsunami warnings. I don't know about the other side of Thailand. If I knew, I would gladly tell you, man. Babe says, hey, JC, I prefer Chiang Mai. You know what? I got an opportunity to go to Chiang Mai coming up, and I might just take it. I might just take it to go up there, not to stay and live, but to go up. And there's a teacher training that I may go up on. It says my 3 years are up. Oh, I got you. So you're making the official visa run out of the Philippines. I hear you, bud. Billy says, what's a reasonable price to pay for electric, water per unit? 25 baht for electric? No way, dude. And water for 7 baht? I think you got that backwards. I think about around 7 baht for electric and around 25 baht for water. I think that's more reasonable. The government rate's a little bit lower than that, I believe. Ty, what's the government rate for electricity? I'm not sure. I know waters can fluctuate, but I'm not sure about the price on the electric. So Cody says, I prefer city too, and if you feel like hitting up any other beach country town, it's only $70, 2-hour flight away. True that. From Bangkok, true that. That's for sure. Meepai says, I just love Pattaya now. You love it like Blackpool. Roger says, I heard 4 baht. I think it's 4. It's between 4 and 6, I believe. Mirage, what's up? Or Mirage, I'm sorry. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Thank you for dropping by this morning. Very much appreciated. Mitchell says, hello from Phuket. Having a great time in Thailand. Awesome, man. I'm glad you're having a good time, because we are certainly having a good time now. Kilowatt price is 3.9, so it's basically 4 baht. Yep, that's. I thought it was either 4 or 6, but I couldn't remember. So if you come here and you come in a hotel, or you come in a condo that has the government rates, some of them have to give you the government rates. But if you go to like a private place or whatever, like where I live, they can charge you whatever they want to. But if you go to a rate, like a government place, they have to charge you the government rate for electricity. It really cuts down the electricity bill for sure. Because I had that when I lived in Bangkok, and my electricity bill was very, very low. Cody says, most videos I've watched on a basic apartment, electric and water add up to about $50 total a month. Yeah, between 50 and 75, depends on how much you use your AC, really, is what it boils down to, and how much you cook. Pretty much that's what it comes down to. Hey, Chuck, good to see you, man. Hadn't seen you in a while. Thanks for dropping in, buddy. Really appreciate it. Hey, Kevin. I wonder about Kevin. Ty says this is the current price of a kilowatt of electricity in Udon Thani as of May 2016. Okay, 10-4, gotcha. David, hi Jeremy. What's your views on expats moving to other Southeast Asia? Is it truly happening that extensively? I want to say to a certain degree, yes. And that is because I do not see the amount of expats, or did not see last night, have not seen this morning. I have not seen the number of expats that I normally see here, especially from the UK. You know, the UK was one of the primary retirement sources for people here, which is I'm glad that Ross is coming out with this video about retiring here, because he's going to explain why it's so hard to retire here now. I would say yes, personally, but that's just my opinion, David. Okay, that's just my opinion. I don't see as many expats as I used to anywhere I go, whether it be here or anywhere else, but definitely in Pattaya. You would, I mean, this is where not all, but this is where virtually most expats come at least once, right? And some of them stay here. So when you don't see them, I mean, the only logical conclusion is they're going somewhere else. I don't know that they've necessarily left Thailand, but I don't think they're in Pattaya. That just makes sense to me. Let's see. Wow, electricity is a lot cheaper in Thailand. It is cheap over here. It really is. Ty says, he's saying, hey, Chuck. Hey, Joseph, what's up, man? Happy Saturday to you, sir. Hope you have a great day. Yeah, Ed, when I lived in the Philippines, my electric was usually about, I think 40, no, not 40, because 5,000 baht was $100. It was like 7,000 baht or something, 7,400 baht, somewhere in that neighborhood, 7,400 pesos, I'm sorry. So, yeah, I remember those really outstanding electricity bills. Cody says, comparing here in Texas, I pay $300 to $400 a month for electricity and water. Depends on AC usage too. Thailand is so much more affordable. It is. Thailand is going to cost you about 60%, roughly 60 to 70% of what it costs you to live at home. Period. Swash says many expats heading to Vietnam now. That's absolutely true because I know many that have. Duviet says, hey, Jeremy, been missing you every time. I'm glad I caught up with you. Me too, man. Glad. It's good to see you. I haven't seen you in a long time, so thanks for stopping by for sure. Billy says, is the statement true? It's more fun in the Philippines. Not for me. It was fun for me in the Philippines for the first 4 months. And after that, my journey in the Philippines will probably never, ever. Okay, I'll probably never go back to the Philippines, to be honest with you. But that's just me, and people like Ed know why. Okay, so it's a long story. Don't need to get into any of that. But let's see. Derek says, "Hey, I finally made it to live stream, Jeremy." Yes, you did, sir. Chuck says, Billy, they are both great in their own way. I agree with that statement, Chuck, because there are certain things about the Philippines that I really, really like. Like Cebu, I love Cebu City. I love Cebu Island. I love some of the waterfalls there. I wish I could have got out and seen more. I wish instead of getting caught up with, the wrong people there that had no intention of ever doing anything with their life. I wish that I would have pursued my traveling dreams, and it would have been awesome. So yes, you're 100% correct, Chuck. I completely agree with you. Steven says, are we live? We are live. Poacher Boy says, $7K a month for electric in the Philippines. Your AC must have been on 24/7. No, there was just a lot of room to cool. It wasn't that it was on 24/7. It was just that there was a lot of room to cool. And there were multiple air conditioners in the place that we lived. Carl says, after that, it hit the fan. Yes, hit the fan. Did you make a video on why you left the Philippines? I did. In fact, I made several videos on why I left the Philippines, but I currently have them either down or unlisted because I'm just not interested in the drama anymore, guys. I'm just not interested. It doesn't. The only drama that interests me is like this parody channel I was talking about. It's funny to me. It's funny. It's funny to watch the guys that have been stepping on people for years and think that they know everything. It's funny to watch them get it flipped on them. You know, it's funny. That's all. Ed says, I hate Cebu. I know you do. Like the Boondocks? Yes, you do. Ed says, mistakes learned. Yes, mistakes definitely learned. Carl says, I have children with the Panay. I know they can be. You understand what I'm talking about, Carl, but the Panay didn't ruin it for me. American expats ruined it for me. So go figure, right? That's why I always tell people to stay away from expats unless you have absolutely some kind of sense of trust in them. Lars says, war is the worst thing about what is the worst thing about the Philippines? For me, it's not the Philippines. It was the expats in the Philippines, not the Philippines itself. The Philippines itself is a beautiful country. I only had issues with that the Filipinas that lied. That's the only thing I had issues with, and they only lied to protect their American expat boyfriend. So I never had problems with Filipinos. They're great people. Other than those two. It says a bunch of jerks did. Yeah, that's right. Expats ruin it, huh? Interesting. I'm from the Philippines, Ilo. Not too many expats here. Well, okay. Not too many expats here. Okay, well, there's probably not too many expats in Ilo. But where I stayed in the Philippines, there were expats. Sass says, your expat warning is priceless information. Thank you, sir. There's a video on this channel. Actually, there's two videos on this channel. The first is about, there's three. I had one that I did about expats, and it was shot in the Philippines. Then I had two recent videos that I did just talking about general stuff, just general stay away from these things. And I think I've put out as much information as I can for right now. I got one video coming up that's called "Haters Are Gonna Hate," so we'll talk about that in a couple of weeks. I don't want to mix too much of this, drama, stereotypical BS in with this channel, because that's not what this channel is about at all. M28 says, don't care for Cebu. Too many foreigners living in Jinsan with my wife. That's cool. Nothing wrong with Jinsan. And also, you got to be a person like me to enjoy Cebu, right? Cebu is another, I believe it's the second largest city in the Philippines, if I'm not mistaken. And it is very large, there are very many things to do in Cebu, and I just enjoy the hustle and bustle on the back and forth there. So that's just me. Ed says, the fewer the better. I hear you, buddy. Damn, you're fast with the live chat. I try to stay on top of it. Steven says, Philippines ladies like to throw out the L word a lot. Yes, they do. And be very, 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 very cautious. Go over to Steve Montelli's channel and watch some of his content. That'll give you a little insight into the Filipino. Again, that's Steve Montelli. M28 said, Billy says, if there was a part of Pattaya you would stay, where would it be? Jomtien, Third Road? Probably Jomtien. As long as I got a motorbike, probably Jomtien, just because it's quieter. M28 says, yes, be skeptical of expats you don't know in a PH. Absolutely, I agree. Sass says, travel and education, people. That's what we're working on. When you travel, you're going to meet expats, and you need to be educated on what some of those expats can be like. There's Happy Dog, guys. Good morning. Just waking up. Did I miss much? Nah, you didn't miss much. I told everybody I downloaded a few videos, and that I downloaded one from Costa Met, and I downloaded one from my friend Ross, and all that stuff. And I'm going to be putting those up. That's about it. Cody in Texas, Steve Montelli, no, Montelli. If you want to know the scoop on the Panay situation, he's a good one to tell you. Aubrey, how you doing? Good morning. B Sting says, shop said my muffler bearing is getting loud. What oil should I use? It's a Ford. We are definitely not talking about that on this channel. Tommy Jones says, most expats I see on my travels look grumpy. Hope I won't be a grumpy old man when I move there. That's up to you. You don't have to be. Hey, Gio, good to see you, bud. Visker7. Hi, JC. How you been, bud? Good. I've been excellent. I hope you are too, man. Good to see you. Gordon says, who the hell is moving into all these high rises being built? Nobody. Nobody. That's who. I read an article in, I can't remember if it was the Bangkok Post or not, but I read an article that says millionaires would be the savior to tourism in Thailand, meaning they're going to buy all the expensive stuff, but I don't see it happening. Cyber says, wait a minute, now I'm gonna get lost on the chat. Let me scroll back up. Where was I at? Cyber says your audio is getting choppy. It shouldn't be. I have some really fast internet. They're very sorry about that for anything like that. Let me see if I can find the freaking, where is my scroll bar? I can't see it. Okay. Let's see. Duviet says, how hard is it to start a business in Asia to Thailand? In Thailand, it's hard. If you know nothing about the country, do you have any advice on where to start besides the internet? Think making a small contribution to your PayPal. You can make a contribution to my PayPal, but I can tell you that to start a business here, if it's going to be your business, you're going to have for every one American employee, you're going to have about four, you're going to have 4 Thai employees. And you're going to have all kinds of permits. You're going to have to cut through a lot of red tape. You're going to have to hire probably multiple lawyers would be a good idea. So there is a place to start would be calling a business lawyer. That's what I would do, like Siam Legal or Integrity Legal, something like that. That's where I would start if I wanted to start a business. So I hope that helps. My name is Prince. Audio is good. Cool. Did you been to White Temple in Chiang Rai? Nice place. Staff was nice. I have not been there. I'm trying to see my little button. I have not been there, but I would love to go. Todd says, excellent work as usual. Low season is extra harsh this year, but Pattaya starts getting busier after September, of course. I've been to Pattaya in October and it was nice. Yeah, it will. But my only point is, when I was here last year, there was this time of the year when I was here last year, there was a lot of people here and there was nobody here last night. That's what kind of confused me a little bit. Happy Dog says you could put that mic on your collar and wear it as a lavalier mic. Yes, but if I do that, it will scratch up against my shirt. I don't have the proper lavalier mic for it at this time, but I will be getting one. Ed says, I like Steve a lot, but you do what he has been. It's only natural. Well, I'm not going there. Steve's one of my better friends, and you know, I understand, Ed. I get what you're saying. Billy says, what you consider buying a condo in Thailand, your view, rent versus buying. Rent if you're not going to stay. Buy if you find a place that you love and want to spend the rest of your life or a long, long time, or if you want to buy something and then sell it to make a profit. Swat says, if you meet the visa requirements, Thailand is still the best place to retire. Sadly, I've decided in 6 months where where to go else. My survey is 50-50 to Vietnam or Philippines. Please don't go to the Philippines. Swash, please don't go. Please don't go. But I understand why you would go. Steven says, I found a great place in Thailand, Cham Beach. I was going to stay for 3 days. I heard that was a nice place. Thank you guys for telling me my audio is good. That's good. Happy Dog says, my opinion on opening businesses, don't do it. Swash D, tough decision. That is a tough decision. Happy Dog says, White Temple looks like something out of a Disney movie. Cody in Texas says, the only job I don't want in Thailand is Highline pole guy. I hear you. They look like the back of an 80s TV set up there. That's true. 40-something, been reading all these grumpy people going to Thailand with the exchange rate or complain about low season. I like low season. Any less people is better for me. Yeah, it's better for me too. And the other thing is, remember, guys, you're a guest here. You don't have to be here. You don't have to be here. So if it's going to bother you that bad, just don't come. Sass says, my Honda CB500X was manufactured in Thailand. Does that make me part shy? I don't think so, man. Are you interested in having any kids in the future, JC? That is a good question because I really don't know. It just depends on the woman, to be honest with you. Ed says, I won't go to Nam. We understand why you won't go to Nam, Ed, and I respect that decision completely. May run into a kid. I understand, brother. He says, LOL. But I understand your reasons, and I do not blame you. Steven says, does it cost a lot to ship a car over to Thailand from America? I would say yes. Hey, James, good to see you, man. Good morning to you and everybody else who's just joining in. Trying to figure out where my people are, man. They said they were coming right back, and I hadn't seen them. So, don't know where they are. What else we really got going on today? We got Victor in the house. It says, hey, Jeremy. Thank you for tuning in, Victor. James says, we are here. That's good. There's about 63 people watching and only 18 thumbs up. But that's okay. Cost of living feels versus Thailand about the same. Probably going to cost you a little bit more, just a little bit more to live in Thailand, I would say. My personal opinion, I would say a little bit more to live in Thailand. But it's a better lifestyle. Like it's the lifestyle in general is better, in my opinion. Todd, thank you so much, bro, for the super chat there. Thank you. I very, very, very much appreciate it, sir. And he says, thank you, bro, and keep up the good work. I am absolutely intending to do that, and thank you so much for that. Really appreciate it. M28 says, if you're not at retirement, it's more efficient in the States for months. You can come in. It's let's see, if you're not at retirement, it's more efficient to work in the States for 4 months than come back to Southeast Asia. You'll make more in 4 months. Yeah, I agree. Lee says, how much longer are you planning to stay there? Unknown, Lee. Unknown. Just depends on where life leads me. I got a lot of things going on behind the scenes, building a website, some other opportunities, and hopefully I'll stay here for a while, but I really enjoy teaching here. I do, but the Thai Teachers Council seems to make it very difficult for you to further your education here, so you can actually get your your big 5-year teaching license and some of the other things that come that you need, like a master's diploma. Jason, thank you so much for the super chat, bro. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. Also, all contributions to this channel, whether it's PayPal or super chat, always go to traveling. Always. The AdSense money and all that stuff is not money you guys pay in. So that money just goes to keep the channel running. Everything that you guys contribute is what allows me to get out and about and bring you guys content from other places. And I genuinely appreciate it. The pound will pick up. Yeah, I believe it will. Cody says, unless you've got a Tokyo Drift Classic, I'd say sell yours and buy one here for the same amount. last I read, England to Boston was about 2,000. Woo! I know that's expensive, man. So I says, I'm afraid I won't get a same room to rent so cheap than Thai, especially John 10. Yeah. That is a, I'm trying to talk too fast. That is a legitimate concern for sure. Thanks again, Jason, for the super chat. Much appreciated. Steven says, I'm headed to Krabi today. Ever been? I have never been there. I have a friend that's been there. But I would love to see Krabi. It would be very nice. 40 something says, I will be there in 2 weeks, splitting my time in Bangkok and Pattaya. What are some foods or dishes that take getting used to compared to in the States? Man, the food here is, I can't eat Thai food. I can't eat it. It's too spicy. There's too many chilies. I just can't eat it. The only thing I can eat is that glass noodle dish that doesn't have any spices in it. That's like the only thing that I can truly eat, digest, and not have a problem with. So, hope everything works out for you there, man. I really don't know what to tell you about the food other than if you can handle spicy food, you're good. Rupert says sometime that's a legit food. Tom Yum, that's a legit food. But if any of those have chilies in it or like even the spicy lime sauce that they put in some of this stuff, it's just too much for me. I can't take it. I just can't take it. My digestive system will not handle it. Gio says Pattaya had lots of Western food available. Yes, there is lots of Western food available here, and I've got many videos on that too. Lee B, $10. Woo, look at you go, man. Thank you so much, Lee or lady, whoever. I'm not sure which one, but thank you so much for that. That's a huge super chat, and I very, very much appreciate it. Cody says, I'm contemplating Krabi retirement reasons. All YouTube party channels say it's boring, which is actually sounds relaxing when you're 50, I bet, buddy. Steven says, he's talking to Cody. Poacher Boy says, I love Filipino food, but Thai is on another level. Love Thai food. Yeah, I can't eat spicy. Learn my pit. That means no spicy. That's true. I've been using that a lot, Happy Dog, actually. Lee, thank you once again for the super chat. I really, really genuinely appreciate that very much. My name is Prince says, I have a feeling that the Thai food there doesn't taste the same as over here. That would be correct. Exiled says, besides. I don't know what that means. Lee B says, love your videos. Thank you so much, Lee. I appreciate that very, very, very much. As long as I'm bringing you guys good content, that's all that matters. You guys are getting value out of the content. That's all that matters. And I appreciate the contribution to show that you are getting the value out of the content. Let's see. Prince Thai Food USA sucks, says Happy Dog. Okay. Gio says Thai spicy sauce they give you for your fries at McDonald's is awesome. Oh, I can't do it. Hey, Freddie. What's up, man? All is good for me. All is great for me, actually. And I hope you are doing well as also. My name is Prince. My bro in Chiang Mai said Thai prices here can't get the same ingredients. Thai places here can't get the same ingredients. I don't know about that, man. Not sure. Lee B says he is in Pensacola, Florida. Good for you, man. I love Florida. Florida's awesome. I'd like to go back there and stay at some point for a few months. Cody says, yes, Stephen, if you have a car, that means something to you, no doubt. Billy says, where did the YouTube name come from? Thoughts? You talking about DoMoreLife? I was literally standing on top of a balcony on my first trip to the Philippines before I started this. Before I started blogging, I was standing there and I thought, you know what, my YouTube channel, because I had planned on making a YouTube channel, and I said, my YouTube channel is going to be called DoMoreLife because I want people to really experience life and I want them to learn from my mistakes and see what I do wrong. So I'm going to teach people how to do more life through my view. And that's where it came from. That simple. Jason says, don't chat a lot, but definitely get lots of value from your videos. That's okay, man. You don't have to chat a lot. I just really appreciate the contribution, and I even more appreciate the fact that you get a lot of value from the videos. That's what really matters to me. Billy says, cool, no problem, man. Victor says, JC, did you speak to CC yet? He's trying to give up drinking. I had a chat with him like this on live chat, but I haven't spoken to him. He's welcome to call me anytime he wants, and I'm more than happy to help him if he needs anything in terms of recovery. Stuck in Florida says, it's so hard to get my friends to leave the States. They have no idea what they're missing. They don't. They really have no idea what they're missing, guys. And it's sad. It really is sad because there's so much more to the world than just America or just your home country, and you guys have to get outside in order to see that for real. Libby says, did they stop people from visa runs? The visa run concept has been over for a while. The immigration has tightened the noose so much that it's rather difficult from the people that I've talked to just to go, like, you can, by law, you can stay in Thailand or you can stay in Thailand 6 calendar months a year. But if you go to, if you stay on your 60-day tourist visa and you go to Bangkok and get the 30-day extension, and then you go out of country to get another tourist visa, there's a good chance that the immigration officer is not going to let you back in. Even though the law says you can, it's entirely up to the immigration officer, and you must know that when you come here. It is not just because you have a visa from your home country, you already have everything approved, means absolutely nothing. Means nothing. It's all up to the immigration officer completely. Billy says, would you consider going to school and learn Thai? Sure. If I had the time, I would love to. And if I could make time, I would love to. 40-something says, what is a fair taxi fare from Bangkok to Pattaya? I've been reading about 1,100. That's fair, but why don't you just take the bus? It's only 150 baht, and it's an air-conditioned bus. That's what I would do. Freddie says, I'm always looking to do more life and thankful for your channel showing me ways to do it and how to get there, man. That means so much, Freddie. I really appreciate that very, 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 very much. Stephen Hardy says, 40-something, take the bus. It's less than $5. Yeah, take the bus. That's not true, CC3D. That's not true. We're not talking about any of that stuff. Ty, never mind. I got him. All right. He's done. What else here? Let's see. I didn't skip anything. Okay. 40-something says, I'm lazy. I hear you. I understand. Frank says, I get value from your videos also. I know you do, Frank, and I really appreciate that. Cody says, I'm thinking I'll take a couple month-long Thai language classes. The people light up when you speak to them in Thai a little. They do. They really do. They like it. They really do. Billy says, what does it take to grow a YouTube channel to 100K? Just content. I don't know. I don't have a 100,000 subscriber channel. I couldn't tell you. I would imagine it takes the same thing it does to grow any kind of business: hard work, dedication, resilience, passion. You have to be passionate about what you do. Those are the things I would say. Gordon says the immigration tends to favor certain countries. That may be true. I don't know. I've only come into immigration one time, and that was like 16 months ago. Cody says, yes, bus drives slow. Thai taxis act like they're on Autobahn. That's also true. Lee B says, comparing the two, do you prefer Thailand over the Philippines? Thailand, hands down. Rupert says, from September the 8th, Bangkok taxi prices are increasing, so keep that in mind. I heard that too. Also heard from TM30 News about Bangkok yesterday and that they were strictly enforcing it. So different immigration offices are enforcing these different rules. If you don't know what the TM30 is, then I don't know, man. You just have to Google it and figure it out and all that stuff. Yes, there are other employees exiled besides teaching. You can put a resume up just like you can in America. You just have to have a non-B visa, and you have to have a work permit issued by the Ministry of Labor, not your job, the Ministry of Labor. Your job applies for the work permit, and the Ministry of Labor will either approve or deny the work permit. Bisker says JC should get into renting other people's apartments. If I had the money, I would love to. I would love to. Absolutely love to. Hey, Dean, good day. I'm about to cut this one off, man, but good day to you, sir. I'm glad you dropped by. I really appreciate you coming in. I want to say thank you to everybody who super chatted today. You guys really make my day when you do that. I love you for it, and I appreciate it so much. It really helps keep the channel going. For those of you watching this on replay, just know that all this live stream had the best intentions, and this was a good just talking back and forth. No real, subject matter or anything like that. Just some good conversation, and every once in a while, things like that are good to have. So, Ty, thank you so much for moderating, my friend. Very much appreciate it. Very, very much appreciate it. And I love you guys. Whatever you do today, be sure you do more life.